Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It is Wednesday evening, and as you can probably not hear, it's a much quieter night tonight. Kathleen and the dog are out just now, and we have good news with the car. It got taken to we had the dance of the cars this morning to get Kathleen's car to the garage. So Kathleen was working this morning, but only for half a shift, as she had a funeral to go to. Her friend's father had died. So Kathleen took my car at the back of 6 this morning to go and do her shift. Patrick arrived at mine the back of 7 to follow me through to the garage in Perth. Well, just outside Perth, so that we knew I was going to get there in one piece, and if anything went wrong, he was there to pick up the pieces, sort of thing. So that was us sorted. So we're like, right, we're all good. So we took the car through to the garage, dropped it off, popped the keys through the letterbox. We were there by the back of 7. Up to Patrick's for a cup of tea and a bit of a, right, that's done. Let's see what he's got to say about it. Can he fix it? Then into work, which was my half day today. So the plan originally was to go shopping. However, obviously that wasn't happening. So when I finished at 12:30, Kathleen had finished my shift and had about an hour until the funeral started. So she came and picked me up and dropped me at Patrick's. So then she was away with the car. Patrick and I were sitting on tenterhooks waiting for the phone call. Got the phone call just after 3. Headed for the garage. And Rory from MR Motors in Almondbank, if you are in that area, that is definitely the place to go. The guy is a legend. He replaced bits of pipe, did stuff and things. The car made a huge mess on his garage floor. He was not impressed. In the nicest possible way. He was joking about it. But yeah, we made a mess of his garage. He got it done today. Absolute legend of a guy. We love Rory. So he had, just as we pulled in, he was taking it out for a test drive. And he's like, yep, that's fine. And so we're like, the fuel lines, are they going to pass an MOT? Yes, but your wheel bearing won't. And I was like, oh, that's what the noise was. Now, as I've told you before, my father was a mechanic. And I remember he took my car out. I said my car was making a funny noise. Now, in my defence, I had said my car had been making a funny noise for quite a number of months. And he was just like, yeah, it'll be fine. He took my car out, came back and almost exploded. He's like, oh my God, that's a wheel bearing. Get that into the garage. Now, obviously, I hadn't driven Kathleen's car. I don't know, but Rory had taken it out and he came back saying wheel bearing. So it's booked in for Tuesday next week to get the wheel bearing done. And then it will pass its MOT in May, so that gives us another year. So, right, that's that sorted. So I then picked up Kathleen's car, brought it home. She then came, picked up her car and the dog and took them away. She's at her friend's tonight until later. So now we're like, now we can stop. Rory obviously has now got, he already does my motorbike because we love Rory for the motorbikes, but I hadn't realised that he proper does cars as well. So now he's got my car. We're going to get it booked in for the service. We're just going to use Rory because the way I see it, he was so helpful when we had the emergency. He did that today. He didn't have to. The previous place had turned us away. So kudos to him. So now we will all use him, which means my motorbike, my car, Patrick's motorbike, Patrick's car, Kathleen's car, Patrick's family car, and anyone else I can convince to use Rory, because you can't ask for better than that. Support your local businesses when they support you. That's my thing. So yes, this evening is much quieter. I am much less stressed than I was this time last night. And hopefully we can start smoothing things out and getting things back to normal again. Fingers crossed. Doesn't normally work that way, but fingers crossed. So now I am going to go and rest and relax, and I will catch you later.